Hello and welcome to the Community Beehive. My name is Bee and I'm living full-time in this Ford Transit Extended with my partner, 3 cats, and a dog. And we have been on the most intense, crazy 3 months of van life. We've been moving non-stop. So make sure you like and subscribe so that you don't miss an episode because we are always on the go and we're always doing something crazy. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment as to where you're watching from. I would love to know where everyone is from and maybe even what type of ambiance you're enjoying. Is it morning time? Is it nighttime? Is it lunchtime? Are you eating a little snack? Are you doing a little craft? I would love to know. Hello and welcome back to the Community Beehive. I am Bee and today we are waking up in San Diego. We were originally in the Huntington Beach area visiting my friend Jordan and surprising her because I was originally supposed to fly out of Colorado, but instead we did a full road trip to California. If you guys are interested in that road trip, they will all be before this video. I am going to be residing in this beautiful park and marina for the next week or so. We do have some errands that we need to do today. I need to get water. I also want to cook a crock pot meal, so I need to get that started before noon. And I also have a lot of work to do. I am trying to get back into my UGC. I'm trying to get back on a better routine and a better schedule. And it's just been very chaotic because we have been doing literally so much traveling nonstop. Like since the van broke down, if you're new here, we did have a van breakdown. We were without the van for 2 weeks and it was absolutely terrible and we had to get a new transmission. And if you have a Ford that is between a 2029 and a 2023, definitely be on the lookout and be aware of the warranty that exists for a new transmission because we're 2022 and we had a transmission problem for even 40,000 miles. So we were without the van for 2 weeks and that was terrible. Since then, we went to Aspen and we worked the X Games. And then after that, then we headed to Washington. We did a whole road trip through Washington, to Washington. We went through Wyoming, Utah, a little bit of Oregon, and then hit Washington. Went to our show in Washington, stayed at a campsite, went to a beautiful rave called Thunderdome, which was mediocre. The production, incredible. The venue itself, not my favorite. I do have a TikTok video on it if you're interested, on my Thunderdome review. So when we were in Thunderdome, that was in like Seattle, Tacoma, Washington. Then we drove south through Oregon into California, spent some time in the Redwoods, then drove through Utah again, ended up in Colorado, stayed in Colorado for a little bit. I even ended up flying home, which I didn't record pretty much any of that journey just because I was going home to be with my mom and to be with family. And it was nice to put the camera down for a little bit. So I stayed home in Florida for about a week and then flew back to Colorado. And then it was my birthday. We did some birthday activities. I'm supposed to fly back home to Florida, and I'm doing that because my mom is going through chemotherapy. I just want to be there with her. My dad is going through a lot. He's dealing with a lot. He's taking care of her, and I want to be able to help support my family. But I also have my egg donation coming up in California. It's only like maybe 30, 45 minutes away from where we are now. And so that's why we decided to come out to California. One of my best friends has a community out here in San Diego because she has been out here for a hot minute and she knows all the places to park, all the places with restrooms, places for our dogs, things like that. So she gave us an abundance of recommendations for camp spots, which I'm so freaking grateful for. We pulled up to this one last night and there's a beautiful big open area with grass. There's water, there's people paddleboarding, and there is definitely over like 20 rigs out here right now at this point in time. Like there's vans, there's RVs, there's vehicles that have been turned into, like there's an ambulance that someone has, like all the van lifers. It's so fun. And a handful of these people are actually my friend's friend. My friend Jordan's friends. I am going to be meeting with her friends sometime soon today. I plan to meet up with them. But again, we have some chores. It is like 9 a.m. I woke up this morning at sunrise, and then I just sat in the front seat and I read a book and I did some editing, and I also did some work that I need to do later today, but I got it done this morning, which is incredible. And yeah, so now I'm just enjoying some sunshine. I took my dog to the bathroom, I took myself to the bathroom, and I just walked around just to get a feel for the park. She was trying to roll, but I have her on like a tighter leash just because there's a lot of dogs out now that the sun is out and it's a little bit warmer. I definitely want to take a swim whenever it's not chilly outside because the water looks incredible. I'm really grateful for my friend Jordan for sharing this spot with us. It's everything that we needed more. I told her, I was like, I need a couple days to rot. We've been literally traveling nonstop, and I haven't done any work because I can't post anything because it was a surprise for you. So I needed to keep all of my inner life details under wraps. And so because of that, I've just been kind of neglecting everything. I'm like, oh, we're just gonna ghost social media altogether for a whole week. And let me tell you, that was incredible. But now I feel as if I have a lot of work to do. So I want to soak up the sun a little bit longer. Then I'm going to go make some breakfast, and I think I want to make some coffee so I can get rid of my old coffee creamer and get some new coffee creamer. We need to fill up water, and that's about it. I took out my trash yesterday. I cleaned out the litter box yesterday. So now I just get to fill up water and enjoy my day and get to work, which is going to be incredible because I definitely have a lot to do. So this vlog may not be super exciting, but come along for a day in the life of van life, a beautiful sunny day in San Diego, and let's go make some coffee. Hello and welcome back. I have messy hair that I need to wash, hence the hat and the cute little space buns. I did get myself a full sponge bath and we used all of our water and I did all of the dishes before going to this water refill center. Oh my gosh, this water refill center is amazing. And because we're going to be here for a little bit, it's $20 for unlimited water monthly or $40 if you want alkaline water, but we don't need alkaline water because we have like a water purifier thing. I do like my alkaline water, but I don't need to pay $40 a month. So $20 a month for regular water, or it's like 50 cents a gallon or $2 a gallon for alkaline water. Incredible. We found a place where we can stay and rot. We love that. Right now, my partner and I are at Costco. We're going to, I don't think we're getting anything that we actually need food-wise. I think the only thing that I'm out of is like coffee creamer. I use the rest of it today. But what I really want is I really want some chicken bakes and I really want their cookies. I am obsessed with Costco's chicken bakes and I'm obsessed with their cookies. They are so delicious. Probably the most delicious things ever. Okay, that's it, ever, literally ever. Anytime we see a Costco, I'm like, I want a chicken bake, I want a cookie, and like maybe even a frozen coffee because it's incredible. Most of my to-do list today is done, which means I can relax. It's only 11:40 a.m., so I can spend the rest of the day relaxing at the campsite. Maybe I will put out a blanket and sit in the sun with my dog and do some editing. Maybe I won't. There was a bunch of nomads as we were leaving that were saying hi to Magnolia, so maybe I'll make some friends. Maybe I'll go say hello. I don't know. Okay, friends, so we have a lot on the to-do list today. I had things that I needed to email to someone. The date has not been set. I needed to cancel my Planet Fitness because I have a Planet Fitness for 2 people and so does my partner. But I did something to my phone because I was trying to do a VPN to get an app that's not available in America. Messed up my phone. I can only get Planet Fitness Mexico and I haven't figured out how to fix that. That is going to be part of this week's to-do list. But anyways, I also needed to cancel Anytime Mailbox. I emailed them, I've reached out. We have a mailbox in Washington that we no longer need. Organize my YouTube footage. I did that last night, so whenever we get parked, I can start working on my YouTube videos. I also had an email from Wix about like a problem with my storefront and that I wasn't following guidelines and they're gonna take my Wix down. It was a scam because it said Wix something whatever at Gmail, and I was like, oh, you're not even real. Okay. Well, that calms my anxiety down a lot. I also need to figure out MailChimp just because I've been so busy. I've been paying for MailChimp, but I have not been sending out newsletters. So I need to get some newsletters ready so that I can get my money's worth out of it. So I want to make some newsletter things. And today I want to do some TikToks. I need to do some voiceovers, and then I want to sit down and I want to apply for some UGC deals. Incredible. This coffee, so good. This is incredible. Oh my goodness. We are now at our rot spot, and I was sitting inside because the sunshine is hitting the front, and I'm so used to it being cold and wintry because that's what it was like in Colorado. And my dog would sit next to me in the driver's seat, I'd sit in the passenger, and then our cats would normally spread out on the dash, and then it just gets really warm in there. But it's warm inside but too cold to be outside, and so I just like thought the same thing, and she kept like whining at me to go outside, and I was like, okay, like we'll try it, but if I'm uncomfortable I'm coming back in. And it was a little breezy. It's like a little breezy, but it feels so nice actually, and I'm really glad I came out here. I brought my blanket, which is really thick and durable and made for outside, and it like the water, like even when I brought it to the beach, like did not penetrate it. So I'm gonna sit out here and edit my videos with my dog instead of doing it inside the van. So it's a beautiful day, so I don't mind doing it. And I'm so glad she convinced me to come out here. This is why I love having a dog, because if it wasn't for her, I'd probably still be sitting in my front dash with my window down instead of being actually outside. Jumping right into it, today is the first day in a long time that I've actually been able to just be. No long drive, no time crunch, just a cozy, quiet moment to exist. We've stocked up on groceries, refilled our water, and found the most beautiful little park-up spot to park and pause. The weather is finally warm, which is such a game changer when you live in a van, and I'm sipping on this iced tea I picked up from Celestial Seasonings. If you've seen my vlog from Boulder, Colorado, you might remember I toured their tea factory. And yep, I'm still obsessed with their teas. Today's plan is simple: relax, reset, and let my nervous system catch up with me after weeks of movement. This is a real life day in the life of van life. Waking up to beautiful views, checking off my little tasks like stocking up on water or doing dishes, and then working from wherever you are. There's something really healing about being able to build a day around stillness, especially when you've been in motion for so long. So thank you for spending this quiet day with me, for being a part of my first real moment of peace since we hit the road. I'll see you in the next vlog for more cozy California moments.